speak unto thee this day, and I say it is a time that I, the living God, am declaring my vengeance upon the sinful cities. That is, the fortified cities that men have trusted in, that they have worshipped and adored. For I say it is true in this wicked generation that men are bound to cities, to localities, to areas because of pride. And I say they are bound by demons, and I say they pay oblation to the fortified cities as though they were gods. Now stop and consider what a grief, a sorrow, a shame, and abomination it is unto me when men will deitize cities, worship them, and call them their gods. That is, in the sense that they attribute power to the fortified cities, to the holdings, to the lands that I, the living God, never intended for the sons of men. That is, I never intended that men would be worshippers of cities or nations or localities or lands. But I say that I intended that men would worship me, would bow before me, would pay obedience unto me. But I say, you see many who are trapped, they are snared, they are entangled in the fortified cities that they are trusting in. And I say they think that their fortification is in their pride, in their sinful activities, in their abominations that they commit day by day. That is, they are fortified with demonic power, or so they imagine, that I, the living God, will never be able to get unto them. But I say they are so grossly deceived. I say they are led astray. I say they are bound in the fortified cities. And I say it is me, the living God, who will be striking and smiting the fortified cities around the world. That is, not only in this perverse, wicked, and vile generation, but I say worldwide that I, the living God, have declared my war. That is, I will bring down the sodomite cities, the ones who revel in their abominations, and make an exhibition of the same. That is, I will be smiting them again and again and again, and I say you will see my glory revealed. And I say likewise I will be smiting the fortifications of their power, their strength, their might, that they think will remain forever. And I say it is me, the living God, who will cause them to be disintegrated, dissipated, and left in heaps of ruination. For I say that I, the living God, am thoroughly sickened by the sons of men and by the deeds of wickedness that they are doing. That is, day by day they think because they are in their fortifications of sin and the activities of the same, that they will remain invincible unto me. But I say it is not true, and it is me, the living God, who is bringing down my fist of retributive justice upon them. And I say that I will smite, and I will smite, and I will wound and smite again. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed fed up. I say that I've had enough of the sinful state of men in these times. That is, because men and women have given themselves to so much corruption, so much wickedness, and think they are safe in the same. That is, while they are indeed fortified in their cities of pride and hatred and contempt for me, in rebellion against me and blasphemy of my name, they think they will go on forever. But I say it is me, the living God, who will smite their cities of pride and bring them down to heaps of ruination. And it is me, the living God, who will smite them in their smugness, their arrogance, and their contempt for me. I say this day that I, the living God, have intended that men would walk uprightly in me, would pay heed unto me, would come forth in my way. But I say that men through pride have set themselves up, sealed themselves off from me, and think they will remain forever. That is, they think they may do as they please, when they please, how they please, and it is not a disturbance unto me. But I say, what fools, what maddened fools they are, for I say they are far from me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called men to think through pride they could fortify themselves against me, and yet I say they have. That is, in this wicked generation they have taken the course of abomination, and they think they remain forever. That is, they have so much contempt, disrespect, and disregard for me, I say they are swollen on the same. And I say all the while they strut, they boast, they exalt themselves in their fortified cities. Ha! It is me, the living God, who can well break down the most fortified city. It is me, the living God, who can humble the proud. And it is me, the living God, who can cause the sodomite cities to grovel in the dust and to be wailing day and night. For I say, when I, the living God, do bring down my fist of devastation, of retributive justice, I say there is no city that can stand against me. And I say that all of their efforts to preserve themselves will be mocked by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who can indeed turn loose the skies, the heavens upon them, and I say they will be pounded by the same. It is me, the living God, who can cause the very earth to quake, to open up, and swallow even portions or all of them. It is me, the living God, who can cause the seas to come beyond their boundaries and sweep them away. Yes, there is many ways that I, the living God, can show my wrath, my anger, my indignation against the fortified cities. For I say, when I have declared it, and it is true that I'm bringing down the proud, I say that I will be bringing down proud cities, proud nations. I say that I will be bringing down the strongholds of iniquity, the strongholds of pride, and the strongholds that are of grief unto me. For I say you are living in a time when men have grown so arrogant, so smug, so sure they remain forever. I say that they compound their evil day by day. And I say they go on in a way that is wickedness, corruption, and evil before me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called men to hole up in fortified cities that are indeed citadels of filth. That is, I never called them to think that they built their fortress against me and they could remain. For I say it is me, the living God, who throughout the ages has brought down the strongholds, the fortified cities. That is, time and again, as men grew so corrupt through pride and abomination before me, I say it is me, the living God, who has smitten them. And I say there are endless cities that I, the living God, have hit with the fist of my retributive justice, and I say they are no more. For I say, when I, the living God, am thoroughly angered and grieved, I say that I ventilate myself. And I say there is no man nor woman that can stop me and get me to cease from the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed be bringing down the fortifications whereby men thought they would remain forever. And I say that the fortified cities will end as a howling, they will end as something that men walk by and hiss at, because they are no more. I say there will be some that I will leave to be standing, but I say they will be a haunting, a desolation, and a vague remembrance of the glory they thought they had. For I say, when I, the living God, do take my vengeance, I say that I'm justified in the same. And I say, when I, the living God, do show forth my anger, what fools they are who think they will stand against me. I say, therefore, this day be glad that I, the living God, do give to thee the truth, the light, the mercy that is only to be found through me. And I say, be glad that I give to thee all that you have need of to be ever guided in my life. For I say it is me, the living God, who does call my own people to evacuate the filthy, fortified cities in these times. That is, not to remain amongst the Sodomites, lest they partake of the vengeance I have prepared. For I say, in a time of great wickedness, a time of great evil, I say that I, the living God, am declaring war upon the strongholds of the saints. And I say there is no man who knows when and how I shall smite, how I shall strike, and how I shall destroy. Therefore I say, if men are counting upon their own interpretations, their own understanding, they are counting upon lies. And I say, if men are counting upon scientific fact to guide them in the way, they are sorely deluded. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is the Almighty, it is me, the living God, who is supreme, and it is me, the living God, who shall prevail. And I say, if the ones who are my people will truly be attentive unto me, I say they will see that I do what I say. And I say that they will indeed obey my commands unto them, that they can be kept in the day of my wrath. But I say, if they themselves have grown proud and arrogant and unmindful of me, I say that they will go down with the wicked. For I say they are wicked in their rebellion, in their lack of perceptiveness of what it is that I, the living God, am saying and doing in this wayward generation. For I say, when my people will grow so complacent, so full of themselves and their own conceit that they do not need to listen to me, I would ask thee, what good are they unto me? For I say they are taken in the same abomination of pride. I say they are filled with indifference towards me, and I say they are lacking in fear of me. And I say they are compounding the sins of the sinners by the way that they are treating me. I say this day, why not be glad, why not be thankful that I, the living God, do give to thee the place of refuge and strength, the place of mercy and life, and the way of hope provided. I say, why not be thankful that as you continue believing and trusting in me, you shall be brought forth by me. I say, why not be thankful that you do not need to be as the contemptuous, adulterous, and blasphemous fools who are only awaiting their own destruction. But I say that you can indeed be attentive unto me and be fortified in me. That is, come into me as the high tower of strength and safety, as the ark of preservation, as the one who does care for thee. That is, come into me and be ever fortified, that is, made stronger in me because you are trusting me. For I say it is me, the living God, and me alone, who is the rock of refuge, who is the strength, the truth, the power, the glory, and the mercy provided. And I say, when it is me that you cleave unto, believing and trust, it is me who does bring thee forth. But I say, if you are as the pig-headed fools, that is, the ones who are so stubborn against me, I say that you will think that the fortifications of man will keep you in the day of my wrath. I say, how ridiculous, how stupid for men to trust in their cities, to trust in the walls of their fortification, to trust in the pride that mounts up unto the skies. I say, how stupid they are that they think that their sins are hidden, are somehow covered because others are approving of them. But I say, they realize not that I, the living God, will sweep and sweep and sweep the evildoers into the sea of iniquity, whereby they will be drowned. I say this day that I, the living God, have called my people to walk circumspectly, to walk in obedience unto me day by day. That is, not giving way to the notions of the times, which are nothing but foolishness and vanity, stupidity and darkness. I say that I've called my people to be ever alert, alive in me, activated for me. That is, ever willing to come forth in the way that I offer, the way that I provide. Therefore I say this day, be glad that you can be looking to me, believing in me, and trusting in me. I say, be glad that I, the living God, am the one who will give thee the blessedness, the truth, and the mercy upon thy path. I say, be glad that I, the living God, am the one who will ever cause thee to be thankful when you see me bring down the fortified cities. That is, when you see me smite and smite and smite again, I say, be thankful unto me. For I say that I, the living God, will continue to smite them. I will continue to shock them. I will continue to shake them. And I say all the while they will indeed be shaken in their smugness, their arrogance, and their conceit. But I say, because they are so bound by pride, I say they will think their cities are their refuge. I say they will indeed be proven to be their tombs. For I say, when I, the living God, do smite with the fist of my retributive justice, I say there is no city that shall stand against the same. I say this day, be rejoicing that these fortresses of filth will be brought low, they will be humbled. I say that they will be scattered and peeled. For I say, while they think in all of their iniquity, they will go on forever, it is not true. For I say there are many cities that are now standing that will be no more. And I say there are some that will remain, so they think they are standing, but I say there will be a crumpled heap. I say, therefore, be glad that it is me, the living God, who brings forth my wrath upon the wicked.
They rang church bells in Boston. They rattled China in New York. They were felt in Detroit. They were felt in Washington, D.C.
What if that same earthquake were to strike the Midwest today? The lives of at least 11 million Americans would be in peril.
The problem today is that what was an unpopulated part of America is now very populated.
It's happened before. It will happen again.
Assumption Parish say they're concerned about a problem they say they've never seen before. Bubbles like this in Bayou Corn.
Take a ride down Bayou Corn. You are sure to come across these. Natural gas bubbles of all sizes along the waterway.